In this lecture, we'll study how to perform circular convolution between two discrete sequences. Circular convolution is performed on two discrete sequences. Circular convolution can be performed in three different methods. Using time domain formula, or also known as using time domain approach. This is the one way of performing circular convolution. The another method is using concentric circle method, and the third method is using frequency domain approach. Suppose x1 of n and x2 of n are the discrete sequences, then the circular convolution between x1 of n and x2 of n is represented as y of n is equal to x1 of n circle. This indicates circular convolution x2 of n. This is the way of representation of circular convolution. In this lecture, we'll take the first approach, that is using time domain formula. Suppose say x1 of n and x2 of n are two discrete sequences, then the convolution between x1 of n and x2 of n, say it is y of n, is equal to x1 of n circular convolution x2 of n. Using time domain approach, it is represented as summation m is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x1 of n multiplied with x2 of n minus m. That is, this is representation of circular shift, where n is less than or equal to n minus 1 but greater than or equal to 0. Directly we'll take one example to perform circular convolution between two discrete sequences. Okay, let minus 2, this is the first value x1 of 0, this is the first value, that is x2 of 0. N is equal to 4, that is in both the sequences there are 4 values. Therefore, we'll take this formula y of n is equal to x1 of n 4 x2 of n, which can be represented as summation m equal to 0 to n minus 1. N is equal to 4, so it is 0 to 3 x1 of m x2 of n minus m of 4. We'll call it as equation 1. Further, I can represent this as y of n is equal to, now I will expand this summation for different values of m. So the first value is x1 of 0 x2 of n minus 0 plus x1 of 1 x2 of 1 minus 3, sorry, that is n minus 1 of 4, plus for m equal to 2 we have x1 of 2 x2 of n minus 2 plus x1 of 3 x2 of n minus 3 of 4. We'll call it as equation 2. Now we're solving equation 2 for different values of n. So in first case, let n is equal to 0. So now equation 2 can be represented as y of 0 is equal to x1 of 0 x2 of 0 plus we have x1 of 1 x2 of, when n is 0 it will be x2 of minus 1 plus we have x1 of 2 into x2 of n is 0, it will be minus 2 plus x1 of 3, x2 of minus 3. So further this can be simplified as x1 of 0, x2 of 0 plus x1 of 1. We know that x2 of, we know the property that x of minus n is equal to, we know that x of minus n is equal to x of n minus n, n minus n. In that way, therefore I can represent this as, this is x2 of 4 minus 1, that is x2 of 3. Similarly, plus x1 of 2, x2 of 4 minus 2 is 2 plus x1 of 3, x2 of 4 minus 3 is 1. Now substituting the values of x1 of 0 and x1 of 0 is 1 into x2 of 0 is 4 plus x1 of 1 is 2 into x2 of 3, 0, 1, 2, 3 is minus 2 plus x1 of 2 is 3 into x2 of 2, 0, 1, 2, it is 2 plus x1 of 3 is minus 1 into x2 of 1 is 3. Simplifying this, this is 4 minus 4 plus 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3. Therefore, y of 0 value is 3. So now consider n equal to 1, that is for n is equal to 1, the equation 2 can be represented as y of 1 is equal to x1 of 0 into x2 of n value is 1, 1 minus 0 is 1, so it is as good as x2 of 1 only, plus x1 of 1, x2 of 1 minus 1 is 0 plus x1 of 2, x2 of 1 minus 2 is minus 1, 4 plus x1 of 3, x2 of 1 minus 3 is minus 2, 4. Further this can be simplified as x1 of 0, x2 of 1 plus x1 of 1, x2 of 0 plus x1 of 2. So this is x2 of 4 minus 1, that is x2 of 4 minus 1 is 3 plus x1 of 3, x2 of, it is 4 minus 2, that is 2. x1 of 0 value is 1 into x2 of 1 is 3 plus x1 of 1 is 2 into x2 of 0 is 4 plus x1 of 2 is 3 into x2 of 3 is minus 2 plus x1 of 3 is minus 1 into x2 of 2 is 2. So simplifying this further, I can write 3 plus 8 minus 6 minus 2. Solving this will get 11 minus 6, 5, 5 minus 2 is 3. That is y of 1 value is 3. So now take for n is equal to 2. In the same equation, we'll substitute n as 2. Therefore, I can write it as y of 2 is equal to x1 of 0. Here we have x2 of 2 minus 0 is 2. x2 of 2 plus second one is x1 of 1 into x2 of n is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. That is x2 of 1 plus x1 of 2. x2 of 2 minus 2 is 0. That is x2 of 0 plus x1 of 3. n is equal to 2. That is 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So whenever we get minus value, we are supposed to keep it like this. That is 2 minus 3 is minus 1, 4. Here all are positive values, so I have not taken it as double circle with 4. Simplifying this further, x1 of 0, x2 of 2 plus x1 of 1 into x2 of 1 plus x1 of 2, x2 of 0 plus x1 of 3 into x2 of, here we have minus 1, so 4 minus 1 is 3. So now substituting the values, it is 1 into x2 of 2 is 2 plus x1 of 1 is 2 into x2 of 1 is 3 plus x1 of 2 is 3 into x2 of 0 is 4 plus x1 of 3 is minus 1 into x2 of 3 is minus 2. Simplifying this, we have 2 plus 6 plus 12 plus 2, which is equal to 22. That is y of 2 value is 22. So now consider for n equal to 3, we substitute n equal to 3 in equation 2, that is in above equation, so that I can write y of 3 is equal to x1 of 0. Here n is 3, 3 minus 0 is 3. So n is, the value is positive, so I can write it as directly x2 of 3 plus x1 of 1 into x2 of 3 minus 1 is 2. So I will write it as directly x2 of 2 plus x1 of 2 into x2 of 3 minus 2 is 1, x2 of 1 plus x1 of 3 into x2 of 3 minus 3 is 0. We'll substitute the values now. x1 of 0 is 1 into x2 of 3 is minus 2 plus x1 of 1 is 2 into x2 of 2 is 2 plus x1 of 2 is 3 into x2 of 1 is 3 plus x1 of 3 is minus 1 into x2 of 0 is 4. Let's simplify this. This is minus 2 plus 4. 3 into 3 is 9. It is minus 4. So 13, 11 minus 4, 7. That is y of 3 is equal to 7. Therefore, we can write y of n is equal to x1 of n 4 x2 of n, which is equal to 3, 3, 22 and 7. This is the required result. Thank you for watching. In my next video, I will solve the same problem using concentric circle method. That is second approach. Thank you for watching.